hotel, which suffered some damage from the earthquake. She's with me now from Marrakech. First of all, I hope that your staff and all who work for you in Marrakech, Morocco, were safe.
Yes, thank you, Richard, and thanks for having this opportunity to speak. We were blessed, and actually, I'd like to make clear that Marrakech, most of Marrakech is in very good shape, and we were very fortunate not to be in the epicenter. We've had some very superficial damage to El Fen, and all of our guests who were staying with us stayed on. And once they were reassured that the building was safe, and stayed for the duration of their trips.
So let's talk about this trickiness of. We saw it in Maui, didn't we? With the people sort of complaining that people were swimming off the coast whilst bodies were still being recovered. And that, it's not totally analogous, but we always see this question with tourist destinations of when is it appropriate to rekindle the tourism spark, or should it never be doused?
It's such a sensitive and complicated equation to make. I mean, the 80% of the people's livelihoods depend on tourism here, and if people stay away, everybody suffers. The terrible things, the terrible damage that the earthquake has inflicted on the people in the villages in the mountains is beyond our ken. And Sam's description was extraordinary, and he's an amazing reporter. But these were quite. There are pockets of the atlas that actually have been untouched. And 4 days on from the quake itself, the Berber people are quite an amazing people, and they've organised themselves. There is, laughter and support and a great spirit up in the mountains. And the rebuild is going to be terrible. There's been terrible grief. But there's also a lot of life going on there, and a lot of positivity.
If we take that idea, I guess whilst you sort of deal with the crisis and that you want to keep tourism coming, it's a way in which your company can marry the tourists who are coming and will have a good time with any help that the commercial sector can give in a country that, frankly, has a very limited social safety net.
Yeah, we are every day taking trucks of aid up into the hills. We've galvanized every single bit of special connections that we've got. We have relationships with some of the villages. Obviously, our staff here have relations up in the mountains. And we are, my sons have been going up on a daily basis, delivering help and aid. And we have an ongoing foundation that we're supporting that is going to be very central to, hopefully, the rebuilding. The rebuilding's going to take time, and the support needs to come on. It can't just stop. It's got to be continuous,
Can I just turn to a slightly different subject? Again, within Morocco, but it's not just Morocco, it's elsewhere. One of the things that we have discovered post-pandemic is that we really haven't made much changes when it comes to overcrowding and sustainable tourism and the number of people turning up in some of the most popular destinations: Prague, Barcelona, Amsterdam, Marrakech. Marrakech is one of the most popular destinations, which I find a little depressing.
In what way do you find depressing? Sorry,
that we didn't take the opportunity to really look at ways to improve tourism and the availability of tourism.
From where I'm standing here, things are improving a lot. I mean, transport systems are improving, the airports are improving, just on the ground. Restaurants and hotels are improving. I'm seeing people's experience improving a lot. I mean, obviously, you're dealing with volumes of people, but again, in Morocco, I can't emphasize enough how ingenious the people are here, and how accommodating, and just how positive
Right.
I'm feeling from here.
Good to see you, Vanessa. Very grateful. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward. I think we'll do at some point. We'll be in Marrakech. I don't know when, but at some point. And I feel a program coming from your hotel.
I would and welcome that. All the best. Thank you very much.
I shall invite myself. Thank